What is up, people of the internet? The Freedom Astrologer here, and welcome to another installment of the 10-minute spirituality podcast, where we help spiritual seekers just like you not to be as stupid as, as you were. Okay, I'm just joking a little bit here, but basically, we understand, or I understand, that spiritual teachers and the spiritual business side of things has gone way off the tracks, and people have adopted stupid beliefs that are not true or are half truths and are suffering because of this. And this podcast is dedicated to unraveling these and dissecting these and approaching spirituality from a very, very practical point of view. Now, which can be translated obviously to not being so stupid anymore. But this episode is dedicated to one of the beliefs that personally most likely has made me suffer the most. And this belief is you only attract what you are. And you can even go deeper with it. You only attract what you are inside, or you only attract the same type of experiences and people into your life as you are. So as when you first hear it on your spiritual journey, you're kind of like, whoa, okay, so this is why people come into my life. So this is why I'm such a bad person if I'm attracting all these abusers and bad people into my experience. So this is a belief actually that spiritual teachers use to control and manipulate people to constantly keep on coming back to them because the person is still so bad. Oh, you're still attracting this bad experience into your life. Oh, you must be still bad. Oh, you have another layer of healing to do. Okay, you have to go do that healing. You have to take that course and come do my healing course to get off or get rid of that being a bad person. So this is what these people are actually doing, maybe subconsciously, maybe consciously, we don't know, we don't care, but basically this is what is happening deep down. And how I started to understand this, because at first it seems true, and it seems when you're really opening up and you're growing to these new energies, you start to see, okay, so maybe I have treated people badly, I've not been the best person. Maybe this is one of the reasons why I'm attracting these humans, these not so good humans into my life. And but once, a few years, more than a few years, maybe 10 years go past, and you do a lot of healing work, and you go to therapists and you go to healers, etc., you come to a better place emotionally, and come to a better place, a stronger place, very, very good place as well, to understand what's really going on with you, and emotionally grounded place. This means you can't be manipulated so easily. When you're vulnerable, when a person is vulnerable and in pain, it's very easy to manipulate them. But when a human is feeling much stronger, they're better, maybe their finances improved, maybe their emotional, intellectual capacities have grown, maybe they've done some, truly profound healing work, to start to think about things from another perspective. This is 100% what happened to me, and I started to really go deeper with this belief. I only attract what I am. So it's still, after a lot of years of huge growth and healing work, I still, for some reason, once in a while, attracted a not so good human into my life, or even more of them. And then I was baffled because I was told, like, you only attract what you are. And it really confused me. It really gave me a lot of suffering. But then once I kind of understood and I started to see this, I went very deep into myself. I started asking these questions of, okay, am I really this bad? Am I treating these people poorly? Am I still such a bad person, basically? And I was very, some of you who know this show and know, my work, I do take things quite seriously, and I don't usually do very, if I do something, I do it very, very deeply. And I was in that inquiry for a very, very, very long time. I can't, remember the exact timeline. It could have been anywhere from 6 months to a few years. But I started to understand that this is not the truth or the entirety of the truth. So let's give the spiritual teachers some credit, and let's give them like 25%. Like 25% you attract what you are. And so I understood first and foremost, just by very gradual approach and evaluation, am I such a bad person? I started to understand that I'm not actually such a bad person. I don't have these things inside of me anymore that I'm attracting or that are coming into my life. So I started to understand that there are different reasons why these people come into our lives. So one of the most popular reasons, or one of the main reasons, is we still have some understanding or belief even about our childhood, our experience, the world. This is one of the things that I really think there is some truth to it. So you believe something so strongly about, the world or humans, and you constantly just see that same thing reflected to you, or you just are so focused on it that you also attract that into your life. But let's dissect it from a very practical point of view as well. So right now, as human consciousness stands, like most people are, really struggling first and foremost. And I don't know if you have gone outside and looked around, but a lot of people, most people outside, are really selfish, are really douchebaggy, are really just out to get something from you, and they want to just take and take and take. So that to me translates that most people, a huge percentage of people, are really bad humans. And I know, the spiritual theme is, oh, there's no bad people, everybody's so good, they just have pain, blah, blah, blah. No, there are a lot of people who are just really bad people, and that's it. So if you just take it from a percentage point of view, meaning there's a huge amount of people and experiences outside that are really tough and bad, and you're around it and you're going through this thing we call life. So what's the chance you're going to quote unquote attract what you are, or attract these bad people into your life? So that's a huge percentage. And contrary to popular belief, I haven't seen anybody who's like a super good human who's only attracting the best humans into their life or the best experiences. No, they're still experiencing difficulty, they're still experiencing ups and downs, they're still experiencing traumatic experiences in their life. This is planet Earth, so you can't only attract what you are. You can be Jesus. Like, let's look at Jesus for a moment. Like, Jesus was the best human being on planet Earth, like the best, like absolutely just selfless, just helping people, just complete selflessness, and higher being type person. Let's call him that. Like, just like the best human possible, Jesus. Did he attract what he was? Did he attract like the best experiences, the good experiences? No. They fucking crossed him. They killed him and left him to die, basically, on a cross. So let's really put that into perspective, that you're not only attracting what you are. To some degree, I'll give that 25% to the spiritual teachers, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a little bit of it's almost like a quarter truth at best. So hopefully this dissection of this belief and some of these experiences, some of these examples, help you come out of that fear-based you have to heal, otherwise you're a bad person type mindset. And I hope this helps you kind of come out of suffering, because I think this belief can cause a lot of people a lot of suffering, because they're constantly seeing, the bad person coming to me. Oh, okay, this means I'm a bad person inside. No, you're not. Maybe you are. We don't know. But the point I'm making is, go deeper with this and understand if you're really a bad person, or is it something else that is coming or you're attracting, quote unquote, into your reality. Most likely you're not that bad of a person as you're attracting into your life. And just on another note, definitely if you're more empathetic, sensitive, you're attracting these, let's say, very I want to take from you type of people who are empty, and they are just, they don't have anything inside of them. They need to take it from you. So keep that in mind as well. If you're one of those sensitive type people, you will just attract that, more often than not. You will attract that empty person who wants to just take from you. Guys, this has been a blast. I think this has been my favorite episode. I wanted to dissect this for a long time. 10-minute spirituality podcast. You don't have to follow. You don't have to subscribe. I'd rather have you unsubscribe, unfollow, not just go live your life and be with your family, be with your loved ones, do good work. And maybe I will see you and talk to you in the next one soon.